Hi, I'm Katrina Markham, and today we're going to be talking about why I don't do sports. Ever since the time when I was 7 years old and got knocked out by a soccer ball, to when I was 12 and got hit 3 times in the head and then couldn't walk for 45 minutes because of heat stroke while playing gaga ball, to today, I have not been athletic. Maybe it's not the fact that I don't like sports, it's sports don't like me. But I swear, there's like some kind of magnet in my head that just says come and hit me whenever I'm around any form of sport. No matter if I'm walking by the sport, actually playing the sport, or watching somebody else play the sport, I will get injured. It's gotten to a point that whenever I'm walking by a thing that involves a ball and being thrown around, something to do with the sport, I expect to get injured. Like, my friends just think I'm super tough, when really, I just know it's gonna happen. Whenever I'm walking by, I get hit by a ball. It's become to a point where I don't even flinch. I just sit there and wait for the person to come and pick it up. They're like, why don't you throw it back? I'm like, because if I threw back every single ball that got thrown at me, I would be in shape. That's what I would be. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because of the most recent incident that happened in my life this past Sunday, September the 13th. I was at my church in the backfield playing soccer with my good old buddy Landon. But when I talk about my buddy Landon, I'm talking about a 6'2", blonde, lifeguard, athletic guy that plays soccer, does swim, and is on the football team. And then there's me. But anyway, I kicked the ball way far out, trying to get it away from my friend Tyler, just because I was determined for him not to get it. Why? I'm not sure. It just seemed like the right thing to do. So I see Landon going for the ball, and of course I can't let him get it. I just spent all that work getting it away from Tyler, so I can't let Landon get it. So we're both running, and of course I'm up here like 5'2", and Landon's up here like 6'2". Like, his legs are longer. He has an unfair advantage. I'm like running as fast as I can. My little dwarf legs cannot move that quickly. And he's just like guiding like some kind of beautiful gazelle just going across the field. So logically he hits the ball first. Now maybe I forgot to mention this part that there was a really steep hill right next to where the ball had stopped. And by steep hill, I mean like cliff. It's like this. And you just roll down it. Like, there's no walking, there's no climbing. So I'm running towards this dangerous hill and a soccer ball, and we can all see how this is going to turn out. Landon gets the ball, scoops it up in his arms, which one is against the rules, not like we were playing actual soccer, but still, Landon, you have long arms and long legs. I have dwarf legs and little T-Rex arms. There is only so much I can do. And he turns all athletically and gracefully, like a full 180, right on the edge of this steep hill, and I'm like, I can do that. So I am wearing combat boots. By the way, forgot to mention that. When I say combat boots, I'm not talking like those combat boots that you hit off at like Target or whatever. I'm talking about these combat boots that my neighbor donated to me because she used to work, like, either she was a firefighter or a doctor or something. Not a doctor, like an unfield nurse, I don't know. But these are real combat boots that you would wear at a job. So I go to make this turn, and my leg falls down like this cliff, like down the hill, and my ankle rolls. My leg stays like this, my ankle goes like this, and I hear it pop twice. First I'm just like, you know, it's a twist. So I lay on the ground and I'm like, you know, this is bad. I'm in a lot of pain. I just lay there. And Landon comes over, he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, just sit on the ground with me for let's just sit here. He didn't want to sit on the ground, so he squatted next to me. And I'm laying there. I'm laughing. I don't know why, but I'm laughing. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm laughing. He was like, yo, let's get up. And I was like, dude, I cannot put any weight on this foot. It's like me going to exercise, it's just not going to happen. So we're doing the whole I'm gonna put my arm around you thing and you're gonna help me walk all the way back to the church. But the thing is as I mentioned before, 5'2", 6'2", arm around your shoulders isn't working out well. So after we finally got me lifted onto my 1 foot, and my friend Marcel came over, also 6 foot something, and Landon was like, yo, help your friend. So they carried me back to the church like some kind of queen. People laughed. They thought we were joking around, but actually I was just severely injured. I sit down at the picnic tables, I prop it up, they put ice on, I'm sitting there, I take Landon's hand and I crutch it. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna dig my nails into your hand to get rid of this pain. So my friend Samara, my friend Marcel, my friend Landon, we all sat there for a very long time until finally I had to pee very badly. So Marcel carries me to the bathroom door, spares my splint until I get my crutch, until I get into the stall, and then I'm like, yo, they have wheelchairs here. So she goes out and get a wheelchair, so I'm wheeling around, and then Brittany, one of the leaders, comes over and she's like, what happened to your foot? I had it all covered in ice, and I'm like, oh, I just twisted it some. And she's like, let me see it. I pull it off the ice, and it's the size of a baseball. I kid you not, the size of a baseball. Like, I didn't know my ankle could get that fat or that big so quickly, but apparently it could. You need to go to the ER. And I'm all like, nah, I don't gotta go to the ER. The ER costs money. It's probably just a sprain, really bad. So she goes and gets a PA, and the PA is like, yeah, you gotta go to the ER. So I call my mom comes out, my friend Marcel and Samara, we all go to the hospital, takes an x-ray, the doctor's like, yeah, you broke your ankle. And I was like, no, I did not break my ankle. But he poked on it some, and I realized, yes, I had broken my ankle because it really hurt. He told me that it was definitely broken on the inside, but it might even be broken on the other side too, but there was just so much swelling, an x-ray could not show through that much tissue. And then I go to the orthopedic doctor the next day, and I'm sitting there, and he shows me my x-ray, and I'm like, okay, he's like, we're gonna, and he says, you're gonna need surgery. My face goes from to like, the terror was so obvious because I was not expecting for me to need surgery, because I wasn't even expecting for it to be broken. And I guess it was obvious. He's like, okay, let me just go talk to one of my doctor friends. Doctor friends, like, put a cast on her, take weekly x-rays. She might need surgery later on because that's one of the most important bones in your ankle. So there you have it, my friends. I have a broken ankle. This is my cast, purple, of course, just like my hair. I have lots of lovely signatures from my beloved friends, and I will be making hopefully more videos now that I have more time on my hands because I can do nothing. I took a plate to the kitchen today and it was a big accomplishment for me. Thank you for watching this video. Please a thumbs up if you have ever broken a bone, because I would like to know, or broken a bone and not know. Leave down in the comments your stories. I read the comments mostly because I only get one, and what else do I have to do with my life? But definitely, guys, each view, share with your friends, because my train of thought, this is the rails, this is the train, and I'm like, woo! My train of thought is off the rails. But yeah, every support's needed. I hope you enjoyed the video and I didn't talk too fast or too long. I was just trying to make the video shorter, so I talked faster, and I've had a very large lack of socialization within the past few days, and I am desperate to be able to tell my stories. So thank you. Maybe I'll even see you tomorrow. Whew, I can't turn off the camera from here, so I'm gonna bring the camera to me. There you go. Oh, that's close to my face.